Yo guys, it's your boy Spudzy here, but you can call me Spudzy. Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to drift in GTA 5 online. Now, this is gonna go over double clutching. We're gonna go over my preferred settings on this, different places you can practice, different cars you can use, and yeah, let's get into it. Now you can use many different cars for drifting, but the one I would prefer for drifting in general, so you can get used to drifting with any other car, is the Banshee 900R. This one is just a bit more difficult to drift than every other car, and just needs a lot more control. I'll be giving you guys the setup that I have on my Banshee for drifting. You can not really have it any other way. You can change the aesthetics, but you cannot change the performance parts. First off, we have armor. You cannot have any armor, otherwise you cannot stance it, which I will show you after this. We're going to brakes. You cannot have any brakes, because if you brake too much, the car will just end up stopping and just cancelling your drift pretty much. Bumpers, you can do whatever. Engine, get the max engine. Exhaust. I mean, I keep it as a drift build, but you can build it however you want. Then we go into the fenders. This is just my personal preference for aesthetics. Hood, again, personal preference. Horn, personal preference. Interior, personal preference. Lights, plate, respray, roof. Then you have the spoiler. You cannot have any spoiler on this, otherwise it will gain too much traction and you'll lose the drift easily. Suspension, I have max suspension on this. You can put a tailgate on this. It doesn't really affect the car in any way, so yeah, I just put it on to make it look a bit better with all the bolts on the car anyway. Transmission, max that all the way. Turbo, I have turbo. You can go without a turbo, but I have a turbo. The wheels, it's not like they matter that much. I see a lot of people rocking the muscle wheels, lowrider wheels, off-road wheels, because they slide more. But I think I just have, yeah, just sport wheels on this car, so yeah. Now going to the tires. You cannot have any bulletproof tires. You cannot put the bulletproof tires on here, otherwise you will not be able to stance the car. So yeah. Now before we go stance the car, I will give you guys my preferred settings. I run standard FPS 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, standard FPS 2. I don't know if this changes your handbrake, but I do have my handbrake as R1. If that's the button in your basic controls as well, then it should be fine. Alright, now I'm going to stance my Banshee. Make sure you do not shoot your tires when we do this, because otherwise you will have to recall your car and it's gonna be kinda annoying. Go to somewhere where not a lot of NPCs go or like vehicles go, and just stay out of the way. Then when stancing, you want to make sure you shoot it like right here or on the skirt right here. You can shoot it either spot. You can also shoot it in the center of the wheel as well, but I feel like this is just, I don't know, it's just a better way. So you'll see the car drop once and then a second time. That's when you know you've stanced it fully. So I'm gonna just do this for all wheels real quick and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, for the rear wheel, you also just wanna shoot at the back here. Alright, now that I've stanced my car, we'll go ahead into the first step on how to drift. Alright, we are over at the airport and we are going to be talking about double clutching. Now double clutching is when you drive and you press your handbrake and then go back to your gas, and you'll see the car speed up like a crazy amount. This is useful when drifting because, as you see, you get a lot of tire spin. You can see the tire spinning a lot, and that makes you turn easier during a drift. So the way you want to do this, I've already said it kinda. You want to accelerate, not too fast. Press R1 while you let go of R2 and then go back on R2 after you press R1. That way you just double clutch. Alright, I do it here for you guys one more time. So you accelerate, press R1, let go of R2, and then go back on R2 again. and then you see the car speed up like crazy. Now that you have learned how to double clutch, you can implement this into doing donuts. So donuts are when you drift around in a circle. That's all it is, just drifting around in a circle. Pretty much what you want to do is you engage a double clutch, and then at certain points you should start feeling when to double clutch. It's not too hard to pick up once you know how to double clutch. Also, one thing you gotta do when drifting, you gotta make sure you spin your wheels left to right, or turn your wheels left to right. That way you don't spin out, because if I don't do it, you see I start spinning out. When you turn your wheels left to right, you keep control over the car, and that way it's just a lot easier to drift. After you have gotten comfortable with drifting in circles in an open area, you need to come to this spot on the map right here. This has pretty much 2 circles that you can drift around and switch the angle, well, the way you turn. Pretty much you can turn left around, or you can turn right around. This place has pretty much 2 pillars, I guess you could say. 2 spots where you can just drift around them and try to switch from circle to circle pretty much. I messed up there, but I'm gonna try and get a decent drift going. There we go. Oh, and I spun out. I didn't spin my wheels from left to right enough, so that's why I probably spun out. There we go. So yeah, you can practice here and just keep doing that for a while until you get like completely used to it. Kind of rusty right now because I haven't drifted in some time, but you know, just get used to it, and then we'll switch over to another spot where you can practice some more advanced drifting. Now once you have gotten better at drifting around those 2 circles there, you want to come to this spot on the map. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's right like super close to the maze bank, I'm pretty sure. Or I don't know if it's here, I really don't know where it is. But you need to come to this spot on the map. This has a lot of turns, it's a parking lot as you can see. You pretty much just want to practice around going around these turns here in a way that you feel comfortable, of course, and then mix up the tracks that you drift around. I pretty much drift the same track every time when I come here, because I don't know, it has some different type of drifts you can do. You go all the way around, you do tight drifts like this, and then you do extremely wide drifts like these ones. Now I want you guys to just go here and just drift around whatever you feel like. I'm just doing the same tracks. If you want to copy it and just do the same thing I do, you just gotta make sure you follow what I do, follow the track that I follow, and spin out again. But yeah, just keep following it, keep practicing, and I promise you, you will get better at this. This is easy to pick up, but in the Banshee it's kind of hard. If you really just started off, like this is your first time ever wanting to drift, you need to go and get the Fudo. It's the easiest one to just pick up and play. You can find enough builds for the Fudo online, and yeah, make sure you guys keep going. Don't give up. It's pretty easy, and there's a bunch of communities you can join once you learn how to drift. I stream on weekends. I upload a video on Wednesday 12 p.m. Brussels time zones. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go and subscribe for more tutorials or videos or cinematics or whatever. Make sure to like the video if it helped you, and comment down below what you would like to see me post next, or how I should be recording these videos differently. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.